morning to you bosses, or should I say afternoon? Oh well, whatever the time of day it is, welcome back to your favorite show, The Truck Boss Show. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell notification so you're up to date with all the latest trucker news. On today's St. Paddy's Day episode, the luck of the Irish is on your side because we've got a super charming show for ya. Here's what we have on tap. We are new boot goofing as Nikki gives us an in-depth review of the ever-popular Juno Jones steel-toe boots. Plus, we find out all of the trucking logistics of making St. Paddy's Day, well, St. Paddy's Day, from green beer to green rivers. So, are you ready? Let the shenanigans begin. Today, we have quite the treat for you because we are joined with our good friend Emily Soloby, founder and CEO of Juno Jones Shoes, as we talk about the new work boot that is not only practical and heavy duty, but fashionable. Take a look for yourself.
Last time we spoke with Emily, we talked about AAA Trucking School, but today we're going to take a deep dive into Juno Jones Shoes. The world's first women's safety boot that looks as good as it performs is their motto. And boy, is their mission statement on point.
They have it all. You know what I mean? Like, not only do they have the safety features, which I'm really excited to see these in action in your review, but not only do they have all the safety features, but they're made for a woman's foot shape. So when you buy your traditional work boot, they are normally pink it and shrink it. And what that means is that the company will just use they call it a unisex last, but who are we kidding here? It's a man's last. So it's a man's mold, and they make it smaller for women. So what our shoes are built around a woman's foot mold. So it's designed to fit the contours of a typical woman's foot. And then the steel toes themselves are designed to be a little bit narrower, and that's for fashion, so that they can have that sleek look. But they're also very roomy. There's plenty of room in there to have your toes be comfortable. I wear them all day, every day. They're super comfy.
Well, you won't find me in a rig, on a construction site, or in the trenches. So we had to be creative and find a way to put these puppies to the test and under some pressure. So the first test we're gonna do is the brick test. Here's the brick. This is real brick, y'all. And I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. But here goes nothing. And there you have it. It withstanded the brick test, and my tootsies are just fine.
We went as far as to drop a brick. Yes, that's right, a brick on the top of my foot. Next, walking over a nail was up, and then we even tried to waterboard them.
Literally the most rewarding thing about this whole Juno Jones journey that I've been on is the emails and the messages that I get from women who say, thank you so much for giving us a voice. You know, and I never really looked at it like that. I thought, I was providing a product or, something that would help women feel acknowledged in the workplace, but women feel that it's also giving them a voice and they're being legitimized in the workplace. They're all $259. Because of all the safety features that are in there. It's not just a steel toe. There's also a puncture resistant midsole. They are water resistant and non-slip tread. Of course, a really good sturdy tread.
I would have to say these boots truly live up to their advertising. Juno Jones Shoes is truly striving to inspire and support women to follow their passions in male-dominated fields. So whether you are in engineering, construction, trucking, and many other industries, you now have a stylish option that lives up to its reputation.
A huge thanks to Emily and everyone over at Juno Jones Shoes. You all are making quite the difference, and we applaud you. Keep up the good work, ladies. Chris, what you got for us?
Thanks, Brittany. Now, I don't know about you guys, but St. Paddy's Day is one of my favorite days of the year, and it's not only because I love having a cold beer, but also because of all the hard work that drivers put in behind the scenes to make it happen. Check out these cool facts about the logistics of St. Paddy's Day. St. Patrick, the legendary saint that drove snakes out of Ireland and who used the shamrock as an analogy for the Holy Trinity. St. Patrick's Day marks the day of his death in 461, and his influence has transcended time and countries. But let's be clear, we're here for the beer. In the US, St. Paddy's Day is the fourth most popular day to drink of the year, right after New Year's Eve, Christmas, and the 4th of July. In 2019, before the COVID-19 pandemic, total US spending was estimated to reach $5.6 billion, and in 2022, it's expected that each person celebrating the holiday will spend an average of $42.33, with expected total spending of $5.8 billion in sales. To say it's a party in the USA is an understatement. Guinness. This iconic Irish dry stout always shows big numbers when it comes to St. Paddy's Day. Did you know that an average of 13 million pints of Guinness are consumed on March 17th alone worldwide? To put that into perspective, that's enough to fill up 2.5 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And who makes all of this possible? That's right, truck drivers. In preparation for St. Paddy's Day, truck drivers travel over 5 million miles. That means that over 314,000 trips are made, just so you can throw back a cold one. And these drivers aren't traveling light either. One full keg is 160.5 pounds, and a semi-truck can only carry up to 80,000 pounds. So, if we do some quick math, that means that one truck can carry 498 kegs of assorted beers. And given what we know about the miles traveled in prep, we can only deduce that that's a lot of trucks and a lot of beer. Over 33 million US residents claim Irish ancestry, but the festivities are loved by everyone. Some of the more well-known celebrations include the St. Paddy's Day Parade in New York City and Savannah, Georgia. But one of the most famous celebrations that come to mind is the dyeing of the Chicago River in Illinois. With over 2 million spectators, this tradition has become one of the most well-known in the US. And yet again, this feat would not be possible without the help of truck drivers. Did you know that it takes 40 to 50 pounds of vegetable-based dye to turn the river green? This task is usually carried out by 2 to 3 boats, one boat to dump the dye in the river and the others to churn the water and bring out the coloring. While St. Paddy's Day is one of the nation's most popular days for drinking, don't forget that none of these things would be possible without the hard work of our nation's professional truck drivers. So next time you're celebrating with family and friends, be sure to crack open a cold one for our brothers and sisters on the road making the real magic happen.
498 kegs.
A lot.
That is a lot.
2 away from 500.
Right. We might as well just round up.
Yeah, let's round up. 500.
Yes. But thank you to all the truckers for putting in that hard work and making sure that the party keeps rolling.
Yes.
And on the next show, we're talking to a nurse turned
Trucker. You heard that right, Chris. There is a nurse, she's been making headlines, a former nurse. She's been making headlines because she has now switched her career to trucking. It's a story of bravery and courage. You guys will really want to check it out.
That's awesome. And more good news, the Truck Boss team is going to be at Matt's.
Yes.
So make sure you guys say hi because we're going to be covering all the events and all the good stuff, right?
Yes, we will be in Louisville, Kentucky at Matt's, bringing you all the live action, all the live events, everything that you guys are gonna wanna see. We're gonna be there bringing it to you live. So make sure to check out our Facebook page for that. And this episode is brought to you by TBS Factoring's fuel card programs. As the price of fuel continues to climb, there are actually several ways you can save money. TBS has 2 unique fuel cards that can save you an average of 35 cents per gallon. That is a lot,
Chris. Of money. Yeah.
A lot of money in today's times. And they also have short-term agreements if you don't want to feel tied down. For more information, please click the link in the description box below.
And guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel because we can't do this without your support. And why do we do this, Brittany?
Because you're the boss. New boots scootin', but they told me it's goofing. I was about to say gootin'. New boots scootin', but it's really goofing. Okay.